name me mercenaries, really that's the double M. Born baller, baby boy, I be above the rim.
What's good, family? It's your boy Just Blaze, host of the best NBA pod in the game, Above the Rim. Keep it locked each week and join myself and a special guest as we tackle the latest rumblings in the league. If it's happening in the NBA, you know I got you covered. Make sure you subscribe on all platforms and leave that 5-star review. Let's get it.
This is Buster Phillips and coming in at number 8 like El Nino. Samson gets me lifted by my main man Ho. Sure smoke a lot.
You know what I want? I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram. Cause it's hard being black and gifted. Sometimes I just want to throw it all down in my neighborhood. It's the best fest around. Samson shit is blessed. Got the whole town on lockdown. That's what I want to do. Doctor said I need a backiotomy. Talk about
it. You are now tuned in to Above the Rim.
Family, welcome back to another edition of Above the Rim. Brought to you, as always, it's your host, Justin, a.k.a. Just Blaze. Family, you know the drill. To get in contact with me, you can always hit me up. Follow me on Twitter, at JustBlaze_513. On IG, it's at JustBlaze513. On Facebook, search Above the Rim Podcast. Email the show as well. Above the Rim NBA Podcast at gmail.com. Tap in and leave the family a voicemail. The line is always open. 908-718-1592. Show some love. Subscribe on all platforms. Leave a review if you bang with the show. Stock up on your Above the Rim merch. You already know. Appreciate the family copping those. The link is always in all of my bios and social media, so make sure you go check that out. And joining me this week, family, I got the family in the building. The family is in the building. The trifecta is here. The fellas, Damo and Reem.
The all-star team.
The all-star team. Fellas, how y'all living, man?
I'm good, man. Yeah, welcome me back.
That's what I'm saying. I like to hear it, man. These episodes are extra special now because we don't get these three in a room as often as we previously did before. But we always got our battles and our shit talking. But y'all fellas been good, man? Everything good?
Good, man. Y'all caught me on a good week, man. I'm on vacation right now.
I'm a relaxing.
I had to come through, show that love, you know?
I'm on a relaxing vacay. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get this cracking, man. We got to start off with the cop and the dropping as usual. We had All-Star Weekend. Well, All-Star Night in All-Star Weekend. I don't know how we're going to call it this time, but we had everything in one, all in one this time around. Basically, it was in Hotlanta this weekend. We had the skills challenge. One of Dominique's boys, Domantas Sabonis from the Pacers, won the skills challenge. We had the 3-point shootout, which I actually enjoyed. Steph won that. Steph and Conley went in the finals. Steph took that. We had the All-Star game as well. Team LeBron taking that. Giannis won the MVP, going 16 for 16 from the floor. We had the dunk contest as well at halftime, which is pretty interesting. We're going to talk about that. Reem's nemesis, Anthony Simons, took it home. That's Reem's boy.
Shout out to him.
Against Obi Toppin and Cassius No Clay. Stanley from the Pacers. Not too much hype around the All-Star weekend. It was kind of minimal, halfway hype. The players were kind of reluctant to come before. They basically had to stay in their hotel room the whole weekend. So Reem, I'm going to start off with you, brother. Copping or dropping this take? The NBA should have kept the All-Star weekend on the shelf this season and not had it and let the players rest. Copping or dropping?
Nah, I liked it for the most part. Like, I thought it was entertaining.
Okay.
It's good to have a lot of collusion going on behind the scenes with the other players. But I think some of it could have been minimized. Like, they didn't need the dunk contest. If they wasn't going to bring out the stars and have that showmanship around a certain competition, they could have let that go. And I'm also kind of upset that we didn't get the rookie game.
The Rising Stars game?
Yeah. And I think they should put a new wrinkle in it. I think they should do U.S. versus the world. Include the females.
Oh, you mean from the WNBA?
Yeah.
Oh, now that'll be nice.
They always trying to bridge the gap, you know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be a way. All-Star Weekend, show how nice these girls are, and then maybe they might get an audience after the NBA season's over.
It will give them more popularity and notoriety too, so it will be more eyeballs on the WNBA. So I like that, man. I like that. Damo, copping or dropping. The NBA should have kept All-Star Weekend or night on the shelf and let the players rest. What do you think? How you felt about it?
And to be honest, I was half asleep, bro. I just watched the Stay in the Loop. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really that interested in. I mean,
Not at all.
It was kind of boring. You know, I'd rather watch the Drew League than watch that All-Star game. I don't know, man. I just wasn't feeling it. You know, the dunk contest, the most entertaining thing to me was the 3-point contest.
Yeah. It was entertaining.
Yeah. That's sad. You know, that's the most competitive.
Actually, a couple of years though, sometimes the 3-point shootout has been the most competitive out of a lot of. I don't feel like this is the first year.
Nah. For the last couple of years now.
I think the last 4 years,
the 3-point contest has been like the main event.
Yeah, but so we saying the problem is the dunk contest. Well, Reem didn't even want the dunk contest.
That dunk contest was trash.
We had think about the names that can really dunk in the NBA. We didn't even have any of these people consider it.
Well,
we had a dude I've never seen play.
Cassius, right?
And another dude that I can't stand.
Cassius,
and he won.
You know, the idea of bringing in people off the street to do a dunk contest, I think maybe the NBA should really look into that.
I think that would be. I think that would be so tough.
I don't think.
I think it would be nice, man. I mean, because we never.
People don't know them.
But listen, though, we never get the people we really want to see in the dunk contest. We never get LeBron. We never get Zion, the Ja Morants. They don't want to. I don't know what it is they don't want to do.
But why didn't Zion do it this year? Was there a particular reason? I know they asked him. I think he declined, though. But why did he decline?
Exactly. That's my point. I don't understand. Why? You're supposed to be there to please the fans. Please the fans. Just go on the dunk contest. Do what you got to do. You know, I don't understand it, man. And then you got the skills challenge. I mean, what skills are we? What is that proving? I don't understand the purpose for the skills challenge.
Damo the Grinch.
But I gotta agree. When was the last time a guard won?
Yeah, we got
actually been 4 or 5 years. Sabonis won.
And the skills challenge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was kind of weak.
What's the purpose?
That was kind of weak. The skills challenge, they need to do something about that. They should maybe bring in the WNBA players, maybe on that. Maybe in the skills
used
challenge.
To do something with like a current player.
Yeah, the 3-on-3 or whatever that.
Wasn't that like a shootout kind of thing where you had the players, legends of the past and current players, and then a WNBA star?
I mean, but did y'all really like that? Come on.
I mean, it was a nice touch.
It was more entertaining than the skills challenge.
Yeah,
Chris Paul missed a layup.
Yeah,
I know. Oh my! Listen, I was like, fam,
I'm just saying.
God.
He didn't even care. Luka didn't even take off his warm up. He just left the shit on. He didn't even care. But talk about the dunk contest really quick. How we feel about your boy Anthony Simons with that little T-Mac dunk he had? I thought about you. He put on the.
It wasn't terrible. He kind of got higher than T-Mac on that dunk.
Wait, he was disrespectful.
He kind of got higher than T-Mac. The boy could listen. He could jump though. I'm not an advocate. Y'all know I'm not an advocate. But the boy could jump.
He got hops.
When was the last time you seen over the rim and came back down and still was looking in?
Kissed him.
Zach LaVine.
I mean you. Right there.
But did we like the kiss the rim dunk? Or
that was trash.
He kissed at it. He kissed at it.
That's what you got to do to win the dunk contest?
Yeah, I mean,
listen.
Really?
The creativity is
really.
But how much more can you do?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
That's why I say bring in the street. I mean, when I watch these street ballers do dunk contest, I'm seeing dunks that video game dunks. Bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
They're more creative, basically, what you're saying.
Yeah,
but that's all they do.
And I think the NBA players, they probably see it, they want to try it, but they don't want to put themselves at risk of, hurting themselves doing these crazy dunks.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't get the players that we want to see in these dunk contests, which is why I think, street ballers would be a good idea.
You know what I would do? Since they trying to do this match the money.
You got nothing to lose.
Listen, if you're doing a match the money HBCUs, have the dunkers that win the prize that they choose, the NBA matches that prize for them, and the HSBCU.
So
their choice.
Y'all want street dunkers against NBA?
No,
dunkers?
I don't even want the NBA guys. Just like halftime.
Are people really gonna
do away
watch
with
that?
Why not?
So when you say street dunkers, we talking and one dunkers, or we talking G League dunkers, or we talking?
It could be anybody but
anybody that's gonna bring some flavor, man.
That would be nice. Then that would be some flavor.
Think about it. You go to a lot of NBA games.
Mm-hmm.
When they pull out that trampoline and start wilding, tell me you don't be looking.
Yeah, I do.
But that's what I'm saying.
Even the layup line dunks be more entertaining than the dunk contest sometimes.
LeBron be doing dunks on the layup line.
But I feel like these brothers be getting cold feet though.
I don't know what it is, man.
Obi first dunk. Listen, hold up. Before we go too far, I showed my lady Kenny the Jet Smith's dunk contest. He gotta relax. He be so harsh. His year was terrible. So he gotta chill.
What was his main dunk? He threw it behind his legs and turned around, right?
He threw his legs off the backboard and turned around and turned around.
Yeah.
Come on, B.
With his little flat top and shit. Come on. Kenny Smith be stay acting.
Come on.
Kenny. I ain't gonna rank on Kenny. Oh, before we move on, the All-Star game, I want to say though really quick, was actually, I felt like it was a little bit better than I thought. It wasn't the greatest, but I don't think any All-Star game is really that great because I don't really be watching that crazy because there's no competitiveness.
Exactly.
But this year though, they actually played 41% defense, I'm going to say. Because it looked like Team LeBron that they actually tried to win. Because they had the veterans over there. They looked like they was really trying to take it home. And also...
Kudos to LeBron, too. He picked a good team.
He did.
Steph and Dame on the same team? That's crazy.
I saw the Jazz fans were giving LeBron a lot of slander because he left them last. See, Donovan Mitchell and Gobert was picked last. I wasn't even mad at that. I was laughing, but I was like, shit, I would too.
I seen the
Well, not Donovan Mitchell.
D. Mitchell was a little disrespectful.
Yeah,
Gobert,
I
understand. Gobert.
Yeah. D. Mitchell was a little disrespectful, but he took it to heart though. He went and started talking shit about LeBron.
As he should.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, we're not playing for you," and all of these sensitive comments. I'm like, "Fair. Listen, that just means work harder, man. That just means maybe that the rest of the league is not respecting that Jazz number one seed."
Donovan Mitchell, Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Could be.
I'm sticking to it.
Could be.
He be getting a hard time. Shaq was on his ass too.
Yeah, he was.
Which I think Shaq was being a bully.
Shaq is a hater.
Shaq's been a hater.
Yeah, I mean, Donovan Mitchell's doing his thing this year.
But it's still not going to be enough.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, oh no. We're going to talk about that, but I don't know about that. Moving on. Copping or dropping, man. Listen. The most world famous copping or dropping I had to bring back right now, fellas. I had to bring it back when the three of us are here because it's only right, man. Everybody knows the most famous copping or dropping from above the rim. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, especially when these fellas are on here. We talking about Ben Simmons, man.
Man.
We know what this is.
What's the number, Just? How many threes he made? What's he up to now?
Originally, the original copping or dropping is, will Ben Simmons make 5 threes this season? 2 years running now. He hasn't done it.
It's going to have to be an every year thing now, man.
Now, let me give an update. Damo, you asked for the update. I'm going to give you the update. Last year, he was 2 for 7. This year, he's 2 for 7 right now. 2 for 7 in 31 games. 0 threes in his first 2 years in the league. Last year, 2 for 7. This year, 2 for 7. Damo the Optimist. I'm going to start with you, man, because I know you like Ben Simmons. That's your guy or used to be your guy. I don't know.
Never been my guy. I don't know where you get that from.
But copping or dropping, Ben Simmons will finish the season.
No. No.
He won't get 5. He got 3 more to get. They played 31 games. There's 72 games in the season this year, I think. So
he attempted the max, which is 7. So he's not going to take any more. That's it.
He done for?
Yeah, he's done for.
He done for.
If he takes another one, Doc's taking him out the game. That's it.
So you think he's ending the season with 2?
That's it.
Damn. Wow. Cop it or drop it, Reem.
But I like what he's doing, though. I like that, he looks a little more aggressive this year, going to the paint.
He does.
He got to make his free throws, but he's... they doing as expected. I thought when Doc signed there, I was like, all right, we're going to see a different Embiid and Simmons. We are. A more aggressive Simmons and an MVP form Embiid.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about the Sixers, definitely, before we move on. But Reem, copping or dropping, will he get to 5 this season?
You know what the saying always goes with us. Did he lock in with Brinkley?
Nah. Sure did.
And that's my answer there. No. Lonzo's been able to fix that broken jump shot.
Marcus Smart is even shooting threes. Come on, had a bad jumper.
It's so sad when Jokic is making you look silly as a censor.
Yeah.
His own teammate, Embiid.
Yeah.
Come
Killing
on now.
him in threes.
I just had enough. It's either you're going to lock in or move on. They got to move on from this guy.
Oh, wait. Whoa. You going that far? Oh. Move on from Ben.
Send him out and get a bundle.
Happy with Ben this season?
I ain't going to go that far.
16, 7 and 7 this year.
It's the ceiling for him. Imagine if he could shoot.
We'll be getting 20,
25, 26,
22.
Easy.
And you know what the problem is too with him not shooting? He doesn't really go to the line. That's also the
And why
problem.
doesn't he do that?
Yeah, because he's nervous about going to the line.
He can't shoot free throws. He shoot free throws worse than LeBron.
Yeah, that is a problem right there. But
if you could get a package for him, you've seen Embiid is your potential quote-unquote MVP caliber player. Give me a boatload.
That's a seismic shift because I feel like a lot of people last year was picking Ben Simmons over Embiid. And I think because...
Not I.
Not me.
No?
Not
he was
I.
always picking Embiid over Simmons?
Embiid all day.
I can't build around somebody who can't shoot.
I'm not going to lie. I was picking Ben Simmons last year over
Yeah,
Embiid.
you was.
I was. Over Embiid over who to keep?
Imagine Tatum with Ben.
I like that.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was bad. Yeah.
I'm just saying. One player changes the dynamic.
But I see the
Jimmy
problem
Butler.
is, I think because they don't have all of the pieces around Ben that I feel like would make Ben the best player that he can be.
Who's their point guard?
It's Ben
Shake
Simmons.
Milton.
But he's coming off the bench.
He's coming off the bench?
Who's their starting point guard though?
It's really Ben Simmons, but then you got Seth Curry at the 2. And then you got Danny Green at the 3. Then Tobias at the 4. And Embiid
That's
at the
the problem
5.
right there. He's a 4.
But they've been playing better this season. They're first in the East. Let's talk about them. They first in the East. How we feeling about that?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Because you say you would rather build around Simmons than Embiid.
I was saying that before this year, and this year I'm kind of evened out, I feel like.
So
I had my reasonings for that. I'll let you finish, but I'll get
Who would you put around Simmons?
players that can shoot. The same way the Milwaukee Bucks are built around Giannis, but with another player.
But then you gotta get another apex star next to him.
I would have to get another
can't be the guy
perimeter
that-
scorer who's of elite, basically.
Maybe like a Dame.
That would be great. My thing is, I would take Ben Simmons off the point. They have Ben Simmons at the point still this entire season. I would take Ben Simmons off the
I've
point,
been
put him at the
power
I'll put him at the
forward.
small forward or the power forward, either one. But
He gotta be like a Lamar Odom with no shot.
Yeah, but Lamar Odom would shoot a mid-range, he'll extend
That's what I'm
the 3.
saying though.
He still clogs the paint. You want Embiid to be great at the basket more than on the 3-point line.
But I'm just saying, if you're gonna build a team around him, he gotta be somebody that's in the post.
But he has no post game.
But he doesn't have much.
Exactly.
He has a little left
He
swooping
don't got no
hook.
post game.
But
He don't got no shot.
He can be on the ball, but I feel like he has to be a secondary ball handler, not your first and primary. Because if you look at the 76ers, their best ball handler is Ben Simmons. The second best is who? Shake Milton off the bench. Seth Curry, not a ball handler. Danny Green, definitely not a ball handler.
Seth could handle the ball. He doesn't get to.
But he's not a facilitator. He's a spot up shooter. He could make a play. I'm not saying he can't make a play, but I'm talking about to really control your half court offense. He can't do that at all. You giving him that much credit? Hold on, Reem.
No. I like him.
Hold on now.
I like him.
I like him too. I'm not trying to slander
He can
him,
handle. He could distribute, but he doesn't have the ball in his hand. You giving it to
Seth
a
Curry
big.
can distribute like that at an elite level to be a starting point guard.
How many point guards really pass in the league
That's you got a point.
as their first instinct?
Indeed,
Probably like 3.
His brother.
but the team is usually built around him.
But I'm saying his skill set alone, like he's more of a space move around guy catching. If he can hit the open guy,
I just think they need to upgrade it. They need a better ball handler, a better playmaker around Blake Griffin. Did I say Blake Griffin?
Yeah, you said Blake Griffin. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought he went to the Nets.
around Ben Simmons.
Got vetoed?
Around Ben Simmons to really maximize his talents. But you know what's crazy? With all that being said, the 76ers are still first in the East right now.
For now.
For now, Embiid is giving you monster numbers, 30 and 11. I love that he's playing the most minutes of his career. That's always been my problem with Embiid.
Very impressive.
And that's the reason why, Damo, I wanted to build around Ben Simmons over Embiid, because I felt like Embiid, his conditioning is not up to par to me. And he wasn't durable enough. But now, he's playing the most minutes of his career, 33 a night, 30 and 11.
This is the Embiid we know he could be?
This is it.
What he's really doing, he's playing efficient.
Yes.
Taking less threes. He's getting to the line way more.
This is the Embiid I expected to see after the Toronto loss.
When he was crying?
Angry.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was expecting that Embiid. But kudos to Doc Rivers. It took Doc Rivers to bring that out.
But I feel like he's always hurt, though, towards the end of the season. Is he not? Last year he played. Remember, Ben Simmons got hurt out of the playoffs last year. Embiid played, but remember, he was like a half a Embiid against the Celtics, and they got swept out of the way. They got sweep him up because he wasn't conditioned enough to really carry that team on his own. I think now this year, he might be a little bit more equipped to carry them.
But that's the problem in itself. Ben Simmons is your secondary best player.
Yeah.
And then is a big fall off. What I'm saying is you get a bank load for Ben Simmons to add pieces. You get shooting, you get point guards, you get whatever you want.
But you still want to trade him after they're number one in the East?
Pack him up.
Yeah.
After they're still number one in the East, you still want to get rid of him.
If they don't,
I'm sorry. No, I'm not going to get rid of him. I'm sorry. I'm not going to get rid of him yet.
Yeah, it depends on the season.
I want to see what they do with this season.
Let them rock at least a season.
If they lose again, he's gone.
Under the dock.
It depends how they lose to me. If they get swept, gentlemen sweep, if it's not a 7-game series in at least...
I got you.
I don't have them going.
If it's Embiid out there looking like he's by himself, get Ben Simmons out of here.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree.
But one thing though that I am worried about them when we get to the playoffs is their half-court offense. Because if you look at their half-court offense, I feel like it's a little bit slow. They do rely on Embiid right now to get their easy buckets and rely on him to maybe create a double team. To get Seth Curry open shots, to get Danny Green open shots. Yeah, they have offense
but that's
to me
great
a little
though,
bit.
because the game slows down in the playoffs.
True, indeed, but Embiid could get you 30 to 35, but I feel like the 76ers could still but lose by 15 with Embiid getting you 35. You get what I'm saying? I don't feel like his 35 is really gonna murder a team and really kill their confidence.
That's because of Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like their half-court offense is not dynamic enough. Now, can Tobias be that guy in a postseason? He's averaging 20 on the season.
He is?
20 and 7.
He's a quiet 20.
He's having his...
Under Doc.
Yeah, but he had his best season prior to getting that big contract with Doc. He knows the system well.
No faith in... We got faith in Tobias in the postseason? Tobias?
I got faith in him. More than Ben Simmons.
That used to be your guy, Reed, Tobias.
I know. I thought he got paid and got soft, but I like him under... I think Doc more knows where to put him. Yeah. He had decent numbers last year, but I think Doc knows where to put him in the spaces where he complements Embiid. Like he spaces out the floor and gives them opportunity to work inside out.
If I'm being honest, if it wasn't for the Nets having the monster squad that they got, I would go with Philly to make the finals. Yeah. I wouldn't see nobody else beating them.
You don't think that Philly could make the Nets work in a series?
I think... yeah.
Oh.
No, he said...
They don't have no answer for Embiid.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. DeAndre Jordan, no?
Nah, man. That's barbecue chicken, man.
I don't even have the sound no more.
But
that's it.
Hold up, wait. I just want to say though,
that aerial assault. The days of his aerial assault is gone.
But I just want to say before we get to the damn Nets, because we're gonna talk about Blake Griffin. I just want to let y'all see the fall off of players when they leave CP3. I mean DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. I just want to throw that out there real quick. If y'all saying this man is barbecue tricking, right? You could lick your fingernails.
Finger licking good.
If DeAndre Jordan can't guard Joel Embiid a little bit, that's a damn shame.
But he's way older now.
He's 31 now.
Damn.
Why does everybody think DeAndre Jordan's old? He's not old.
Listen, DeAndre,
He's not old.
I always
maybe
thought
it's the
DeAndre Jordan was a
Maybe
bum.
this is what he always was.
He always
That's
was
what
a
I'm
bum
trying
to
to
me.
say.
CP3, I'll give him that. CP3 made him look good.
No.
He always does that, though.
CP3 made everybody look good.
He always does
He got Tyson paid. He got a lot of people paid.
I just want to throw this out there. DeAndre Jordan was an all-NBA first-team center. You know that, right?
And an All-Star.
First team. And an All-Star 3 times. No, I think an All-Star once, All-NBA 3 times. All-NBA second team once. I mean, twice.
Defensive player.
All-NBA first team.
Defensive?
Nah, not defensive player. Yeah, nah. He was leading the league in rebounds, but I'm just saying. That's just a hell of a fall off, but that's neither here nor there. So, 76ers, jury's still out on them. We still got to see what they looking like.
They got to get to the conference finals.
I don't even have.
And it got to be 6 or 7 games.
It has to be, or else some furniture's moving.
Yeah, some furniture got to be moved.
All right. Moving on. This is a very Reamish cop and a drop when we got going here right now. We talking about LaMelo and Carmelo. There's too many Melos in the league right now, and that is a problem.
Didn't they swap jerseys?
They swap jerseys. There's a lot going on. These two, LaMelo. Ball, I was about to say LaMelo Anthony. Wow, look at me. LaMelo Ball.
Just fuse them together.
Fusing. And Carmelo Anthony, these two finally met each other a week ago in Portland. Carmelo had 29. LaMelo had 30. In his rise to stardom continues this season. They did the jersey swap, like Damo said. And then, reporters and a lot of people asked the real Carmelo, about LaMelo using his name, his nickname, and all that stuff. And he basically gave him the okay. He basically gave him his blessing. He said,
Pass the Melo baton?
Pass the baton. He basically said LaMelo's going to be in the league for a long time, so you might as well get used to it. He said, for me, it's an honor. And he said about LaMelo doing his 3.3 to the dome celebration that a lot of people had a problem with. Melo said
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of was like, come on.
You doing a lot?
You just reached. No. Give yourself some time before you start doing that.
Yeah,
bro.
Melo said he embraces it. He said, I blessed him. So he said that he can do it. So, Remo, you're the Melo guy.
It's only right.
Melo Reem, he got in the building. Copping or dropping this take. With LaMelo now taking over the Melo nickname mantle. He, LaMelo, not Carmelo, will be the first person that future generations think of when they hear Melo. LaMelo and not Carmelo for future generations.
Yeah, of course. The internet, it only goes for like the last 3 years and back.
Yeah.
And Melo's highlights, Denver and New York, wasn't really like his highlights. But
what do you mean? He got some Nick highlights.
He got a few, but I'm saying like where he really cemented himself in the league was Denver. And a lot of that video isn't even HD. There's a lot of 720, 540.
It's like, it's classic.
Yeah, 480p. So like when they say Melo, from the future on, they'll probably think of LaMelo Ball. And there'll be people like us saying, no, the real Melo is, what I'm saying? The same way like how when Melo and Bernard King was kind of a thing. Saying, well, one of the toughest mid-poster, it was Bernard King for my pop's age. And then we thought about Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. Wow.
It'll be around.
I'm actually shocking that you agree with that. Dom will talk to me, copping and dropping. When future generations think of the nickname Melo, they're going to now think of LaMelo instead of Carmelo.
I mean, when you bring up the question, it's kind of disrespectful.
I know.
but
so I had to ask.
But given the age that we in, and you said future generations?
Future generations.
I mean,
20 years from now.
Yeah.
Both of them out of the league. When you hit Melo, what you going to think?
It's going to be all ball control.
Damn.
It's
damn.
You know what? I think it's even worse because for like almost 2-3 year stretch, we seen Carmelo's name trashed so bad by media.
Through the mud.
We seen him missing shots after shots on replay.
Showing the miss.
He's washed. He should go to China. And that's kind of where LaMelo was making his grounds. And the Valley and then playing overseas and all of that. So kind of like, during his height, was Melo's downsides and his dark moments.
Yeah, I mean, the age that we in, I mean, LaMelo had his fame from when he was a freshman in high school. His name been out there ringing bells.
Yeah, the TV show.
Yeah. I mean, he has one. But, I mean, you don't think we jumping the gun a little bit? Like, I mean, when we talk about Melo, we know what we talking about. It's a hood legend. Now, I feel like whoever you ask, I feel like the answer to that question is going to be dependent on who you ask.
Yeah, of course.
Right? So if you ask a younger, I can't even say that because I'm talking 20 years from now.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Future
So the younger dudes now are older dudes.
They ain't gonna know nothing about Melo.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
Especially because he ain't get no ring.
But you know how crazy that's for him to come over and take over that nickname. Carmelo, there has never been another Melo other than Carmelo.
But there was no name. It's like his name helped him with the Melo association.
No. There was a Melo. Fab Melo. Exactly. Who? Fab Melo. The 7-footer.
What is it? Syracuse Fab Melo, right? Yeah, big old Fab Melo. Did he even play in the league?
I don't even know.
Damn, wow.
I think he got sent to the G League and never heard of him since.
But he wasn't good, though. There's a difference.
Yeah, because, I feel like a reason why I brought that up, right? Because I want to think of a few names. When you hear KD, that's synonymous with Kevin Durant for any generation, right? Yeah. When you hear LeBron. When you hear T-Mac, it's Tracy McGrady, no matter who. If somebody else comes out with, their name is Terrence McDonald, and they put, my name is T-Mac, right? Yeah. It's always going to be Tracy McGrady, right? So you hear point guard, that's CP3, right? Nicknames that are synonymous with that player. Steph Curry. Beard, James Harden. Nobody else is going to be the Beard. So I feel like it's crazy that LaMelo can come in as a rookie, and I'm already asking that kind of question. Will his name take over a hood legend? Carmelo Anthony.
That's why Melo, when he left to go to Portland, he came off his couch to go to Portland. Yeah. He should have went with Melo 007 or something to play around with the
But he didn't know Melo was going to be. LaMelo was.
No, he knew he was coming. He said he was watching him since high school.
Yeah, but you think? All right, so let me ask you. You think it was a mistake that he gave LaMelo the blessing to take his nickname?
Nah,
because it would look bad if he didn't.
Yeah, he would look like Shaq.
Yeah, he would look like a hater if he said, "Nah, he can't use."
But Melo's not that. He's Melo.
Yeah.
Shaq could have anointed Dwight as the new whatever.
Yeah, but the 3 to the dome though, he doing a lot. But the 3 to the dome,
I think the 3 to the dome was a little
pushing it.
Was a little too much.
It's a little.
I didn't really like it.
I know. I wasn't. When I saw it, I was like, "Oh,
yeah, that's plagiarism."
That's a little, and he was even doing it in the game in Portland.
I'm just happy that Melo showed up that game. It was a national TV, and he showed up. So I was proud of that moment.
Damn near triple-double.
Melo was very impressive to me. I mean, I knew, like I always said, he was the best ball brother. Since I've been seeing him playing the Chino.
I'm gonna be honest.
I always thought he was the best. I always felt he was gonna be good, but he's off to a great start. Like I didn't see him being this good this soon.
Yeah, and he is, and I'm looking. The Hornets are actually one of my favorite teams to watch. They're definitely one of my league pass teams to watch, and I honestly hope the Hornets make the playoffs this season.
They're in like 7th place right now.
Yeah, 7th right now because I want to see them. They've been lights out. They've been playing well, and I saw Lonzo is he ranks first among rookies in total points, total rebounds, total assists, and total steals, and he only starting February 1st. So he's only been starting for a month.
Yeah, and the last month he's averaging 26 and 6.
Yep. He's the only NBA player in the last 60 seasons to lead all rookies in all of those stats.
Oh.
Why y'all at it? Why y'all at it discussing? I want to apologize.
For LaMelo, you slandered him?
Not slandered him, but I don't know if I was a believer of the hype. And I'm like,
how soon are you talking about? You got in the NBA?
Because of the
from before. I was like, this kid's a TV kid or whatever the case is. And when I seen him
flashy,
when I seen him not playing defense when he was wherever he was at playing, I'm like, what is this kid? Like, you know what I mean? Then I seen him in the pace of his game, and he's fearless for a young kid. Like I seen him, and he moves effortless. It's very smooth. And I think he grew damn near 3 inches since he got drafted.
Yeah, man.
So for the fact that I want to apologize for him. And I would partially like to apologize for Zion.
I knew you was getting ready.
I was coming for you, bro.
I haven't been here in a while. He's still chunky. He got a ways to go with the diet.
We do.
But what he's been able to do, he's been pushing grown men around.
Yeah.
And, I was very harsh on him
Looking
initially.
solid in the paint, man.
Yeah, in the paint, yes. But I want to see it evolve a little bit. I don't hope it don't turn into like a Blake-ish situation.
Oh, man.
But, we'll get there later. But, I mean, I just, I like what I've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I like you being
owning up. I apologize.
So he's not Rodney Rogers 2.0.
Yeah, can you say
No, he's not Rodney Rogers. He's not Rodney. I'm gonna give him first 2 grandmama years.
Okay. All right. So we got apologetic Reem in the building now. We got apologetic Reem.
I apologize.
Players mess up sometimes.
Yeah, you know. So you brought up Zion. You brought up Blake Griffin. Let's talk about Blake Griffin right now because I got a lot of thoughts on this, man. Blake.
Stack the deck.
Wow. Blake Griffin is now headed to the Brooklyn Nets via buyout. Giving back a lot of dough in order for the Pistons to release him. I don't even have the amount in front of me. I forgot, but he's signing a veterans minimum deal with the Nets. This season, he's having a very pedestrian-like season for him, averaging 12-5, playing 31 minutes this year. So let's talk about the fit with Blake Griffin in Brooklyn, man. How much help do these boys need? How much help does Kevin Durant need? How much help does Kyrie Irving need, fellas? When y'all heard, I'll let y'all talk before I get to mine, but what were y'all first thoughts when he was like, damn, Blake to the Nets? Because I rolled my eyes. But Damo, what'd you think about Blake to the Nets?
I mean, I wasn't too hyped because it's not like this is Lob City Blake. This is the last 2 years Blake. The Blake that hasn't pedestrian Blake that hasn't dunked in 2 years. I mean,
ridiculous.
But he has the thing that I'll give him credit for. He has morphed his game. He's adapted his game. He can create for other players. He can shoot from the outside. So I do like that. I always just talk about Blake. Oh, he's one dimensional. He ain't got no game. He got to do other stuff. And he's done that. So I like what he brings to the table. It's not what I was looking for them to pick up. I was looking for them to actually, go after Drummond. They need a big body down there. They need to get rebounds. But I could see it. I could see the fit. He could lead the second unit. We're not asking much of him.
The second unit? Blake, who's the All-NBA player, leading the second unit? Coming. Oh, Reem, talk to me. This is ridiculous.
I just want everybody to realize Damo said we, so he dumped the Knicks already. He's a Brooklyn Net. He said we. That was the adjective to you. We. I just want you to remind you just said that. But Blake doesn't impress me at all. I heard the signing. I said, yeah. I kept on with my day. Blake doesn't help anything that they need with that signing or the acquisition, quote unquote. I don't even think he's better than Jeff Green at this point in time. He's less athletic. He's not a center. He still can't defend. We don't know what he has left in the tank.
He's like a little bit smaller than Jeff Green, or damn near the same height, like 6'7", 6'8".
I got something for you.
But, hold on. But what you need right now is a high energy guy. He doesn't have much of that left.
They got Bruce Brown.
I like the Dread kid. I forget his name. Claxton,
yeah.
I
thought they was going to give him some minutes.
Claxton.
He's a high energy guy who just wants to defend and rebound. Blake doesn't do any of that. So where does he fit in this? He hasn't even dunked.
Hold on now. Because who's to say Blake wasn't fibbing?
With what?
What that he played himself out of Detroit. Maybe he's not going as hard. Maybe he pulled it harder.
I think there's some truth to that. I do think that he kind of gave up a little bit low.
He didn't look that interested in playing in Detroit.
Well, he was mad as shit anyway that he even got traded there. It was kind of disrespectful how he got traded. He signed that contract and he signed like a 5-year deal and they traded him within the first 4 months. And I'm like, shit.
I mean, I'm a little tad bit excited about a chip on the shoulder kind of Blake.
I don't think he's as bad as he's shown in Detroit. I do agree with you, Damo, that he hasn't been as let's say engaged as he should be over there in Detroit, because I mean he got his check, he got his money, but it's cold over there in Detroit. He came from LA to Detroit. I would be tight too. And then there's a team not in contention at all. So I do agree with you in that we didn't see normal Blake or the real Blake. I do feel like he's better than that. But on this team, I don't feel like he's going to be able to shine in the way that he could shine on another team. So when I say that, I say I wanted him to go to a team like Miami. I think that would have been the perfect team for him. Miami or Dallas.
With Bam Adebayo?
Yeah, being as
that's
the
a good
4.
fit.
But why not? Being as the 4?
And Bam at the center?
Yeah, what's wrong with that? 2 passing forwards who can also control the offense. In a Spo offense, they don't have a pure point guard. They use Dragic as a combo guard. They use Jimmy as a ball handler. They use Tyler Hero as a ball handler.
Honestly, I would have liked to have seen Blake in Portland. I think Portland would have been a nice fit for him. What do you think about that, Rim?
Really, they need defense in Portland.
I think
they 28th in the league.
They need a rim protector.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Dirk is not really a rim protector, and neither is Cantor. And then you put Melo and Cantor next to each other.
And Blake?
Yeah, that's not a good fit.
Nah, I'm telling you, Miami Heat, they have no 4. Kelly Olynyk is their starter.
I think Kelly Olynyk gives you more than Blake at this point, more consistently.
Whoa, no.
I'm not high on Blake right now.
Nah. You want?
All right, listen. Let's be transparent. When is the last time you seen a productive Blake season? You just said
3 years ago. 2 years.
He's only 31.
Yes.
He's only 31.
Would you really give your all in a team for a franchise that's rebuilding?
I'd take Derek Favors over him.
Oh my God, you want it? Come on, son.
Disrespectful.
Nah, you disrespectful. Nah, son. Yo, Reem, chill. The yak getting to you right now.
It's not.
Derek Favors?
We're gonna see.
That's a little disrespect.
Because he knows his position.
And I don't even like Blake Griffin like that, but that's disrespect.
Come on. Yo, we gonna have to check, Damo, we gonna have to check what's in Reem Cup. Come on. But hold up, I'm gonna keep it real. Blake, corny as shit for this move. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think Blake is mad corny for this. So you're a...
Where would you expect him to go? Oh, you said Miami.
No, a team that needs him. Not just Miami. Just a team that needs him. Like Miami, Dallas.
Oh, so
maybe the Celtics.
So you say he ring chasing?
Yeah, but ring chasing in the worst way. Because he's coming off the bench. Like, bruh. So that to me, that he feels that...
Put yourself in his shoes, though. He's been hurt the last couple of years.
So what?
You want to go somewhere that he's not. He don't have to do too much.
Yep. You see?
And then maybe he could go to another team next year, get paid.
I'm glad that you said that.
It's over.
Hold on, Reem. I'm glad you said that because I am gonna put myself in his shoes. And if I put myself in his shoes, I wouldn't be a sucker like that. And you see, if I put myself in his shoes and I've been injured the last 2 years, people saying I'm washed, people saying I can't dunk, people saying I'm garbage. I'm going to a team that I could show that I'm about to put in work. I'm about to go to a team.
Point guard in you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going
you
to
about to get that Melo.
I'm about to get that Melo.
Go ahead. Say it again.
But I'm saying I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna go somewhere to prove myself. I'm not gonna go somewhere, but I gotta come off the bench on the Nets. Listen, when I say come off the bench, I mean come off the bench for a stacked team. You come off the bench for a stacked team, that means you're gonna be playing 15, 20 minutes a night. Now let's say Steve Nash, we in a playoff series, right? This guy, Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, Claxton comes in and they playing with mad energy. Mad minutes, mad hustle. Why would you put in Blake over them? When these guys are playing with hustle around Kevin Durant, around James Harden, who shows no hustle at times, around Kyrie Irving, who can't take a step back on defense. You need hungry dudes, role players who are going to be hungry. I don't really want Blake Griffin coming off my bench like that. He's a nice piece, but do I need him? Nah. And if I'm Blake, son, off the bench, come on.
Remember who they playing for, too. D'Antoni, he likes a certain type of game.
Run and gun.
Right?
That's
Blake is where he is.
He's just weak.
He's a weaker player, lesson player, but his strengths are not shooting. No. What does he do?
He can facilitate. He can shoot. He can score. See, but now you see, we're looking at Blake right now. He's looking basic, right? I mean, he's looking like a basic forward, or is he not? He's looking like basic Blake right now. Like, I'm gonna get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, a little David West. You know what I'm saying? Basic game.
He's 31. The problem with this move is if it's not successful, his numbers done in the league.
He looks even weak.
He'll be a minimum player. moving forward.
Come on, exactly, right? Because he wanted to take a minimum deal, now he's going to be a minimum player or maybe minimum plus 2 to 3 to 5 mil player.
So
he's no Rondo.
So y'all saying he cut himself short, man.
Yes. That's why I think it was weak. He's going to be the 4th option on his team, if that. KD, Harden, Kyrie, Joe Harris. Come on now.
If Dinwiddie comes back.
It's going to be Blake Griffin. Come on
Green
now.
Is better than him.
Damo said, put me in Blake Griffin's shoes?
No, sir.
Come on. Bugging out. I ain't weak like that. Let's get to these takeaways, fellas.
That's just me wanting the parade on Flatbush, man. You know, I want that parade on Flatbush.
I know, but I don't like a ring like this, man. I don't like a stacked team, man. I don't like stacked.
So hold on, before we move on.
Yeah.
So how does this look on KD's legacy now?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I like KD. But I don't like this.
So he's still gonna get criticized if he get the ring?
See, but Brooklyn dudes is grimy. They don't care how they get it.
Exactly. I know.
They just want a chip, bro.
No, it's gonna be exciting. I'm just saying for KD though, because the critics are gonna say, "Damn, you went from the stacked Golden State to a stacked Brooklyn Nets." I just want to see KD be the alpha that he is.
Just hating. We want jerk chicken on Flatbush in Atlantic.
All right. I just don't like the title like this. And you know, Harden, he already on my shit list. So listen. But let's get to these.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, come on now. You know I got underlying beef gotta go there. Let's get to these takeaways, man, because we calling this episode half baked, the halfway point of the season, man. Some of these takeaways, I wanted to let's all bring a team that we feel like has been slept on a little bit in the first half of the season, man. Because this season has been very unpredictable. Some players have stepped up. Some players have been a little, I would say, a little minimized, I guess, maybe in their role. A bunch of players are not playing to their potential in their role. And some players are excelling, man. So I got to show some players some love. But let's talk about teams real quick. Teams that have been surging. Teams that we feel like have been slept on in the first half of the season. I'm going to go first. I gotta go with them Phoenix Suns, man.
Of course.
I gotta talk about those boys. As I should, because I told y'all boys about those Phoenix Suns early in the year. Listen, you know already. I'm already documented calling them going to the Western Conference Finals already. So if it does happen, streets, I need that love if it does happen, because I did say it first. But barring injury or anything, I do have those boys going to the Western Conference Finals. Number 3 defense in the league. What is it, number 3 defense? I think it's number 3 defense in the league, number 8 offense, or it's vice versa, one of them. CP3 coming and being the leader of that team. Devin Booker finally now finding his groove and learning how to play with another ball dominant guard in CP3. Learning where to pick his spots now. Before he was getting the ball wherever he wanted it. Now it's more of a set offense. They run that flex offense that has him coming off of screens, coming off of pin downs, and then sometimes he gets it at the top of the key. A lot more mid-range game for Devin Booker this year, which I like to see. Miles, look at me. Mikal Bridges, becoming an ideal 3-and-D complement to these two. Deandre Ayton, his scoring is down, but his rebounding is solid. But I need to see a lot more from him, which I'm gonna get into into the next segment. But I just want to ask y'all real quick: why is my boy not in that MVP convo? I saw the NBA.com MVP rankings come out, top 10. CP ain't even in the top 10, but the Suns have the second best record in the West. I'm going to say that again. The second best record in the West. And if they were in the East, they would be number 1. But he can't even get a nod in the MVP rankings. Talk to me. Y'all fellas, y'all sleeping on the Suns still, or y'all a believer?
Well, I was never sleeping on the Suns.
You did like the Suns.
When they got CP3, I was like, good move. Now I could finally see what they're going to do in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. I didn't expect them to be second place. But kudos to them. They doing great. I see big things for them going forward. Western Conference Finals, I wouldn't be surprised if I seen them there.
All right. I like that. Okay, Reem, you feel
no
on the Suns this year?
No, I text you the other day, and I say, CP3 might be the most impactful player to a team besides LeBron and Kawhi, just based on they have chips on where they've been. Mm-hmm. But other than that, every stop CP3 has been successful. He had OKC.
Gotta give him his due.
He had OKC in the playoffs know what I'm saying? So
My
like,
son his flowers, yo.
I'm gonna big him up, man.
Give my son his flowers.
Yeah.
I appreciate I appreciate the brand of basketball he's bringing to that team.
Because they playing beautiful basketball.
He has I don't even know who's there starting for, but he has Dario Saric looking.
They fluctuate. Kaminsky, Crowder, Cam Johnson.
Okay, but he has
Saric come off the bench as a small ball 5.
but he
Not
has
small
him
ball,
looking
but-
decent.
Yeah.
I think for them to be a real threat, CP3 gotta get Deandre Ayton going. You gotta get him to the next level.
Yeah, whoa.
Once he gets to the next level,
Don't go there, brother. That's my boy who I need to see a second half surge right now, man. I agree with you though. No, I agree with you 100%. Deandre
He's the wild
Ayton,
card.
He's the wild card. He's the wild card of the Phoenix Suns. And I saw that his attempts went down from like 14 to 10 this year. And he's averaging way less points. I need him to get to that 15 to 18 or 15 to 20 point range and 12 rebounds like he got. But he's got to shoot a little bit more. He got to dunk those balls,
you
man.
gotta get more aggressive for me.
Yeah, a lot more. So Remo, give me your team that's been slept on in the first half of the season.
I'm gonna go with Portland. Portland was projected to be on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they like 11th or 10th. They had them projected at.
I didn't
In the
think they was
beginning of the
gonna be-
season? No.
Yeah, preseason. Yeah, they didn't have
was.
them. They
Yeah.
didn't have them making the playoffs.
That's not true. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that is true.
They were in below.
We talked about it.
And Dame, he said something about it. But my issue with that is they are missing. They want to call Zach Collins the starter, but we haven't seen him.
I don't.
Yeah.
He hasn't played in a
getting
long
tired of him
time.
now. Like,
CJ's out and Nurk is out. And they brought in your boy, Gary Trent Jr.,
I like Gary Trent.
who's playing amazing to the point where like I'm not surprised that he's getting
Lenny.
double figure scoring. Like if he doesn't, it's like, oh damn, he had an off night. But it doesn't surprise us anymore. They're playing to Melo's strengths lately. They're playing him more. And I think the 20 games that he scored double figures, they're 18-2 or something like that. Some type of figure like that.
Yeah.
Like he's holding, they're holding afloat. You would think, all right, you missing 2-3 starters or whatever you want to claim it. That'll leave you like 9th, 10th fighting for a position, but they've better than withstand
but they're like,
they're fifth right now.
Fifth right now?
They're
fifth in the West.
They're tied with the Clippers.
And they got Anthony Simons.
You know what?
Yo, he's
Listen,
actually
he's playing solid because he has a lot of confidence.
I think he really got some hate for Anthony.
Nah,
You don't like
I
Listen,
think it's because his name is Anferny.
Yeah,
Is that what it
that's
is?
what it is.
It's the Anferny.
because I'm a penny guy.
I know it's a fake.
But the thing is, you got to big up Cantor.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
yeah.
Yo, y'all
He
be
came in
hating
there-
on Cantor, man.
No, I like Cancer.
No, I like he's a
Cancer.
hustling.
I like Cancer.
He's a real throwback guy.
Yeah.
But you gotta box him out. He's a gobble monster at the rebounds.
Offensive rebound, he's a monster.
Yeah, so like that team, I'm surprised where they are. Even myself.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I'm
too.
very surprised that they held it
Dame
afloat.
is, man.
I just hope when CJ comes back, he knows Dame is our guy. You're here to help him out. You're not here to compete with his shots.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You used to always say, "Yo, get rid of CJ, get rid of CJ, get rid of CJ," and I'm
He
like,
still says that.
but now I'm starting to see it like, yo, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Get something
See?
for him
You see what I
and
said?
see what we could do because them two there.
Remember what I
hasn't
said a couple years ago? I said, if you would have took Beal for CJ before when the comparison was real close, look what you would have had.
That would have been.
Or Zach LaVine.
But you see how I've been a big advocate for Gary Trent. I feel like Gary Trent could step into those CJ minutes and they'll be all right. Because I feel like
He's 3-and-D, right?
Yeah, I know Blazer fans love CJ McCollum.
Yeah.
But if you could move CJ McCollum and get a rim protector like a really elite center,
Yeah.
or even a
Like
power
a Miles
forward.
Turner.
No.
Yeah, why not? He's leading the league in blocks.
He is though. Actually, he would actually be all right with them. Actually,
You don't need too much from him. All you need him to do is
Imagine a cat.
But you see, but
You ain't gonna
CJ,
get for no CJ McCollum.
No, but you could put in a
who you say,
bundle.
Karl Anthony Towns?
Yeah. He's injury
Listen,
prone.
he could do something. Listen, CJ a pick,
Anthony.
and
Anthony.
For Cat?
CJ a pick, Nurkic.
For Cat?
Yeah.
Minnesota not doing that.
Nurkic is
If
not
they
that
try
much
to-
older
if they
than
They
try to
him.
already they
rebuild?
got Anthony Edwards. Why would they do that?
If Cat wants out, If they want to rebuild,
he's gonna eventually want out. Let's just be honest.
I mean, they stink.
Damn, that's crazy. You gonna leave D'Lo right there?
Damn, and that's his boy though too, right? That'd be some shit.
He's still in the league.
Oh, shit. next topic.
Damo, what's your team?
I think I was shocked out with this.
Oh shit.
But
Pacers.
no, not the Pacers. I expected them to be with it yet. But my surprise team is San Antonio Spurs. I wasn't looking forward to them being in contention this year.
What they 6 right now, right?
I think they're 6. I know they're 5. Well,
they 6.
5 or 4 games above 500.
Yeah.
And in 7th place right now. And I heard they got interest in Vucevic. So if they get him,
Vucevic from
Orlando.
Okay.
If they get him, which is having a career year right now, if they get him, they could be a nightmare first round matchup for anybody.
For
this
who
is
though?
Pop we talking about.
For who?
Yeah, like
LA?
But do they really want to win?
Besides LA.
No, I mean for LA, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, you mean for Vooch, who they gonna trade?
Yeah,
LaMarcus Aldridge and maybe some picks or something.
Aldridge or DeRozan.
Yeah, Aldridge time is
but
past.
do they really want to win though?
Oh, I want DeRozan in Portland so bad.
That would be nice. We always talked about that.
Oh, I want that so bad.
I feel like that upgrades Portland. But you know what's crazy? I wrote that on Twitter, and a lot of Blazer fans, a lot of Blazer people that follow me and talk to me, they didn't like that. They think that's
They don't like DeMar DeRozan and
for CJ. They think that's like a downgrade kind of.
You need to.
And I disagree.
Yeah,
I disagree.
He sucks in the defense.
You know what's crazy? Because I could.
So does CJ.
I can still put.
Nah, because CJ shoots a lot of threes.
But CJ don't guard nobody.
True that.
But DeRozan is just bigger.
He's bigger. Yeah. And dynamic at the rim.
Yeah, look. Man. I
like that pick though.
Yeah, I do like
solid
that.
pick.
Yeah, that was
because I wasn't paying him no mind. I looked at the standings the other day.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
So, wow.
I do. Are we happy if they stay in the playoffs, or will we upset?
I want them out.
I don't want them in there. I want to see a team like the Grizzlies in there. You know.
Well, you see, I think if the Spurs make it, then that means either or the Mavericks or the Warriors won't be in, because it's going to be one of those two.
No, Mavericks
or
Warriors.
But they all in right now,
you get
right?
10.
No,
you get 10 this year again.
Yeah, but for the play-in, but for the playoffs, it's
Aren't
8.
they all?
The play-in is 10. Yeah.
Who's in 8th right now?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah,
so
the Warriors are like neck
is
and neck.
Golden State, and then
Warriors is 9th.
Yeah,
yeah, and then
Nuggets
you got Memphis.
Okay.
But it's a log jam there.
It's a log jam. Yeah. That's why
I'm
I feel like
disappointed in Denver. I think Jamal Murray's to blame.
So,
he hasn't been as dynamic in the bubble.
Yeah,
he started off.
This ain't the Jamal Murray of the bubble that I've seen.
Yeah. Well, maybe
he came off his high.
Of the bubble wasn't the normal Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a bubble Jamal Murray. But let's talk about a player that we would like to see.
I was a little hype off him too. I was calling him
you
B-Roy.
was. Yeah. Yeah. He pull that back. You're lucky I don't play another sound effect for that one.
Yeah, chill. Hold off.
Let's talk about one player that we would like to see play better, or we like to see make a second half leap forward, or some player that we want to focus in on. You alluded to him earlier. That's why I was telling you to hold off. But I'm going back to the Suns, man. I'm going on Deandre Ayton right now, man, because I need him to stop being that gentle green giant that he is right now. I need him to be a big
use them broad shoulders,
use
man.
Six. He's like 7'2" Bahamian shoulders, or wherever he's from, the Bahamas, or wherever he's from.
From the Bahamas.
From the Bahamas, yeah. I need him to keep it consistent, right? So he's got a lot of potential, but sometimes he could be a little bit soft in the paint. Like I said before, too many times I see him laying up the ball when I need him to yam that shit in the paint.
Somebody think about jumping.
Yeah, and make somebody think about jumping. Be an enforcer in the paint, enforcer in the middle. No more jump baby hooks. Just backing, throw a shoulder.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. This is not the DeAndre Jordan I thought I was going to see.
Ayton. I do that same shit too.
I'm sorry, my bad.
The same thing.
DeAndre Ayton. This ain't the Ayton I thought I was. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
You got to give me a little more.
He got to be the one that I seen in college where he was backing them little dudes down.
Where did he go? Arizona?
Arizona.
Oh, shit,
Arizona, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's backing dudes down and looking like the next coming to Shaq.
Mm-hmm.
He need to do that. Use them broad shoulders. Man.
Yeah, he needs to, like I said, his field goal attempts are down the season from, I think, from 14 to 10. I think he's a key. I think he has to be that third scorer for the Suns, especially in the playoffs. He has to give you 15 to 20 a night. It shouldn't be no, what he's giving you, 14 right now, I think 14 or 12. He needs to be giving you about
20.
18. I would like 20.
I say 20.
But I would say 18 to 20 he's got to be giving you a night. So DeAndre Ayton is the person that I'm looking at the second half of the season. Is the person that I need.
Who's the coach over there at? Gentry? No.
Monty Williams.
Monty Williams.
Yeah,
right?
Monty Williams. Gentry used to be the coach. Monty Williams. Yeah, Monty Williams from New Orleans when he was with CP and those boys. So who got a player that they want to see for the second half lead forward? Damo, talk to me. Who you got?
One player I like to see take a leap forward is AD.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
AD.
how come?
For some reason, he just not looking like himself to me.
He's not the same player this season.
He's not. I don't know what it is. You know, he's supposed to be top 5 talent, and he's not.
Whoa.
It's not looking like. Yeah,
Top
AD's not top 5. He's supposed to be top 5.
Supposed to be.
That's what I said. He's supposed to be top 5 talent, and he's not showing that. I don't know what it is. You know,
I don't got him in my top 5.
Really?
Nah.
Last year he was about top 5.
He was projected.
I can see him being in the top 5. I'm not mad at nobody.
AD, this AD we talking about.
I know, but it's AD next to Bron elevates him a little bit.
At this point in their career, he should be shouldering.
But you got to remember,
LeBron right now.
KD is back though.
Of course,
I'm saying, but KD is back.
Something like top 5. Oh, ooh.
He always got regarded that high.
Remember, Steph is back this year too, so that's 2 spots down.
But that's what I'm saying. He should be.
Should be
top 5
projected talent. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, he should be shouldering LeBron, not LeBron shouldering him. Right now, he's looking like he's going to be limping into the playoffs. And, 20, for them, if they're going to try and run it back, 22 and what? 22 and 9 ain't going to cut it.
He needs to have more impact this season because he looked like he's been coasting to me. I'm going to keep it above. Yeah. He looked like he's been coasting because the Lakers got a lot of talent. And he looked like he was like,
He got his ring.
Got a lot of talent.
To me,
do they?
To me,
Yo,
it's
I love these discussions.
To me, it's like he got the ring and he could chill now. He got that.
That's what I feel like.
Hump. He got that. He got it off his back.
He got the title. He got the cornrows.
He just riding out LeBron's career. Now, that's it.
He looked like he put a few pounds on. If I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Because let's be honest, if LeBron wasn't there right now and AD is the guy, are the Lakers a playoff team?
No, they're gonna be the Pelicans again.
You mean with this exact same roster?
Exactly. Yeah, without LeBron.
Exactly.
I don't know. I like me Schroeder though. I like me some Schroeder.
Are they gonna be a playoff team?
I don't know if Schroeder compliments.
Are they not
AD.
better than the Mavericks? The Mavericks are 8th?
Nah.
I don't know.
Remember KP was out for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's still, I don't even know what he is these days.
I mean, yeah.
It's on the subject.
Reem, who you got, man? Taking this. Who you looking for in the second half?
I have Jimmy Butler. I want to see where he elevates. Was it a fluke of the bubble? Because we said people were flukes. And they made the the chip last year.
Yeah, I don't think Jimmy no bubble fluke though.
I'm not saying that. But right now they're sitting at a 500.
But they surging right now.
Yeah. He's been out because with COVID protocols and him, I think he caught COVID and lost like 15 pounds. I just want to see, does he elevate what he did last year?
Yeah.
Or this is where he tops out at? So this is what I just want to see what he has left.
I hope that he get into the playoffs because that'll be dynamite being in the playoffs. I hope they don't come out of the playoffs.
I don't know because the New York Knicks in there right now.
Knicks is making it. Listen,
man,
Knicks is making it.
They've been hooping, man.
I'm still not on board with the Knicks.
Chill. Come on,
I think it's cute though. It's cute for the city, man.
It's cute. It is cute.
It's nice. I'm actually excited for the Knicks.
Oh, Indiana's down there?
I'm low-key excited for them.
I'm excited for them. Indiana's out right now.
What happened to them?
They're out?
They're out, yeah.
Indiana?
They're in 5th.
They're in 10th right now.
Indiana's in 10th?
Yeah. The Hornets are in, the Heat are in, and the Raptors are in.
Oh, my.
I expect the Raptors to fall out.
Yeah. It's going to...
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's going to be that... Listen, we're gonna talk about it in the next episode when I bring you guys on here next week. But we're going to talk about some teams that we might be a little shaky on, man. Especially in the East or in the West, too, man. And
there's a lot of shakiness going on.
It's definitely going to be tight in that playoff race, man. It's going to be something, man. It definitely will. So, fellas, appreciate y'all coming here again for the trifecta as usual, as normal, as always. Definitely bringing you guys back on here next week. Definitely, because I feel like there's too much stuff there for us to talk about, for us to jam it into one episode. So definitely got to bring you fellas back next week. But man, this is the halfway point, man. We half baked right now. We half baked right now going into the second half, man. Are we looking for fireworks in the second half or
parade on Flatbush?
Oh shit, parade on Flatbush. Second half fireworks, Reem?
I might be flying to Portland, man.
I might be in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Western Conference.
Man, I'm trying to get like y'all, man.
What you mean? You on vacation, brother? Get out of here. That's what I'm talking about. Family, this is episode 145. Appreciate y'all tuning in each and every week. And we out.